Hello everyone, Had here. Yeah, thanks for joining me in another stream of Disco Elysium. And as I wrote in chat, there are a couple of announcements. Nothing big, just as I said yesterday. We are taking a break from streaming. I was streaming for like, one whole week without a break, and I do need some. So yeah, tomorrow is the day without the stream. Yeah, but I will be back on Thursday, in my normal time, and just like always, I'll be going live at 5 PM CEST with Disco Elysium. We'll play that for about 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours. Then 1 hour break, and after that at around 9:30 PM CEST we'll be continuing our retro database Football Manager 2021 playthrough until Football Manager 2022 beta will come out. We don't know exactly when that will be. The Sports Interactive crew has to announce it, but once they do that, then we'll switch to the newer Football Manager and just start a new playthrough there. Yeah, but regarding Disco Elysium, we had two streams behind us. I will be uploading this playthrough to my newly found channel on YouTube. Also, at HadGamesTV, so it should be easy to find. I will be probably updating my info also, under the stream, so all the links will be connected, and it will be just easy to click on it. Yeah, because Twitch VODs are only saved for 14 days. After that they are deleted, and I don't want this playthrough to be deleted. I think it's it's worth it to preserve. So yeah, my YouTube channel will be doing just that. And I think that's it from the announcement. I also think, I will be taking, 1 day break here, 1 day break there. I will be updating you when that will happen. I will probably also be taking a break at Sunday. But yeah, just as I said, I always update my schedule, my harmonogram on Twitch, and my extension that tells you when I'm going live next. So regardless of your time zone, you will be able to tell pretty easily when I'm going live. And that's it. Let's continue our Disco Elysium playthrough with Twitch extension. Yeah, and before we do that, I think with each new stream you have to update our key, our Twitch token, or whatever it's called. So let's do that. Wait a second, I have to go here, and here, and here, and click here. Yep, okay, I have a token. So, okay, now we have to go to options. We have streamer mode enabled. We have to enable Twitch integration. Have to enter our Twitch token, and we have to connect. And the connection is established. Yeah, we will do that. Unfortunately, there aren't many people in chat, so this extension is rarely used. But I'm hoping, there were a couple of instances where there were 4 or 5 people in chat. So when that will happen, then this Twitch extension can prove useful, and it's fun to use. I mean, you essentially play the game together with me. You click stuff on screen, and I see percentages of the answers you would like me to choose, and also you kind of can impact my roll chances by impacting my statistics and such. So I think that would be cool if there were enough people to use it. Yeah, if not, then I will just play the game normally, and that's that. No big deal. Okay, let's continue our playthrough. Low on morale, put points into volition. Alright, that's a nice info. I believe you have 2 like health thingies, yeah, and 2 morale thingies. Not right now. I mean, the skill points are kind of scarce, kind of rare right now. We were playing, we are playing this game like for 6-7 hours, and we had like only 3 skill points to spend or something like that. So we have to be careful at what we choose here. Okay, we ended last stream at getting this body down from the tree. That was an adventure. And we have a couple of new things that we can do. I believe this dumpster we kind of checked thoroughly, so we don't have to do that. I think we talked to Kuno-ness, but let's say if she has anything more to say.
Before I squeal, pig.
No, she doesn't. Okay, I'll walk away. There is something new to do with Kuno. And we haven't done that. So yeah, we are basically approaching this game as location by location. So if there's anything we can do in a certain area, then we will do it and just go by that. I think that will be the easiest way not to get lost in this game, because it's like really condensed. So yeah, without further ado, let's play it. Let's do it.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Alright. We can't do anything here, it's locked. We tried this white check, but it's... Yeah, visual calculus. We have to put points in that, but do I want to do that? I don't even have any points. Right. Let's, go to the body and deal with that. It's our main quest, so maybe before that let's talk to Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
The pointers to you. Kuno. You are both the most irritating person and the most entertaining one, for some reason. It's like... Whoever wrote this character, man. I mean, chapeau bas to you, my friend. Figure out what's going on with this kid. Okay, shot the body down, +2. That's nice. We have some more. It's still a low percentages, but still. We have some chance to figure out what's going on with this kid. I mean, I'm probably can't figure it out right now. Like, he has some problems, probably with his family or stuff. Yeah, that's basically almost always what happens. But maybe we will be able to learn something more. Can we do anything more?
The fuck about it?
Oh, we can. Alright. Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuckgimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant.
Oh.
The armor's too big for any man.
I think it's just too big for you, my little dude.
Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
He drills his temples with his fingers in some strange aggressive gesture. What do you think he threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet. Alright.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
I don't know how, important it is to find this armor. But sure, why not? If it can help us in any way, then we should do it probably. You threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
What do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows.
Okay, I don't know what this kid is talking about right now. Maybe we just... he's talking about some character maybe we haven't met yet or something?
So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor? Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
The gates. Right, we just... okay, I'm not too mad at the game because of this. We just basically, like, traversed between 3 locations. The hotel, the yard where the motor carriage is, and this backyard where the body is. So, yeah, I don't really know the... I kind of remember how the traversal looks, how the map looks from the 2 years ago when I first played this game. When it came out originally. But yeah, okay, we just have to explore and maybe find someone who he refers to.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
Okay, my liege. It fits drama, doesn't it? Right. And you're just telling me this out of the kindness of your heart, Kuno?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry for you two loser pigs.
Oh.
Kuno's doing pity now.
I mean, thank you, Kuno.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
Sire. My liege, sire. Okay, there are contusions all over his body. Yeah, he did that. Of course he did.
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He grabs his head like it's suddenly hurting. Contusion?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
A contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks your stones left on the corpse. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying, you stupid. No. It just, will create unnecessary conflict with a 12-year-old who probably... No, I mean, he's like the rudest character ever. And every fiber in your being wants to, like, punch him. And her, I think she is worse than him. In some sense. Like, she is instigating him and kind of... bossing him around or something. I don't know. But yeah, every time she is saying something, it's like 3 times worse than what Kuno does. But yeah, he also is like, he's saying some hardcore shit. Either way, they're just kids still. They're fucking annoying kids. But I don't want to, get in a squabble with them or something. Yeah, I think we are basically a product of our environment and our upbringing, and it's clear that their environment and their upbringing isn't great, so they're just kind of a reflection of the society that that they live in, basically. So we have to have that in mind and not like just take our aggression on them or anything like that. At least that's my approach. Yeah. You're stupid. You kinda are, but also he has that street smart, right? So I wouldn't call him stupid. He lacks basic knowledge on some stuff, but he's kind of intelligent in his own way. Okay. I hate words too. Let's back up. This isn't going anywhere. Okay, I'm torn between number 3 and number 1. Should I explain that to him? I just made a case for him. Like, I feel kind of sorry for him. So probably I should choose number 1. But number 3 is just too funny. Yeah, I can do... Okay, let's explain that to him.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing?
This
is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
He lets go of his head suddenly feeling better. Okay, so I explained that to him and he feels great that he desecrated this body, basically.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
Right, let's do that. I want to choose...
What are you talking about?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
I want to choose number 3. I hate words too, kid.
Words are fucking shit. Make you stupid. Kuno's got his own words now. Kuno words.
I'm glad we did that. Okay, Kuno words. Nice. More on this later.
You're testing.
Get lost.
This is irritating. Shut up. Empathy, legendary. Before we do that, I have more question about the
Yeah.
crime scene.
The kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it?
It's funny how they acknowledge, like, you know, what they did earlier in conversations. The dead man's clothes were in the trash container. Point to the container. How did they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. It could be a lead in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen.
He stops you.
Kuno doesn't care about this small time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit.
Yeah, I did that in front of him, didn't I? I am a hobo cop and I had that option. I mean, I had to fucking do it.
Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing.
He
Your
points to his
size,
pants.
good price. 500 real.
Oh, that's nice. I have 5 real. Okay, we can negotiate, I think.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters FALN running down his trouser leg.
So, okay, in this parallel world, I think FALN or FALN are like an equivalent of Adidas. Yeah, if you were... I don't know if that also works in Western societies, but if you were anywhere near Eastern ones, I mean, I grew up in Poland, then basically Adidas trousers are prevalent here with those kinds of kids and people that are spending the whole day on the, you know, in the backyard and stuff. So yeah, once you see someone wearing Adidas trousers, then you can basically kind of conclude, and that's it's maybe better to run from them or something because they could mug you. Basically, that's what's happening. Oh, that, or they are, you know, I don't know, coming back from the gym or something. But still, I think that's kind of a hint that there's a parallel here. Wait, I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that there. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
No, Kuno, you don't know anything about the tampering I'm investigating, and I already have pants. Alright, entertain me. What's so great about these pants? I mean, yeah, the mechanics of this game are that you are changing clothes, and they give you bonuses, so if he has any clothes, for a reasonable price, not for fucking 500 real, then, yeah. Alright, entertain me. What's so great about these pants?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit.
Nice.
Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists.
Great.
Believe it, you need this shit.
He unzips his jacket to give you a quick peek at the plastic-wrapped pants. They are graphite black and look brand new. Alright, so he, like, stole them or has some connection to the, maybe, you know, a little bit older folks that stole them. Maybe, like, a gang or something. Yeah, that would fit.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
Okay, so I think if savoir-faire and Physical Instruments are basically saying that I should get these pants, then probably those are the things that those are the skills that these pants like enhance. Alright.
They will also make you into an idiot.
So, and the minus the conceptualization. I never can fucking say this word. Conceptualization. Right. Okay, so +2 here, +2 here, and -2 here. I mean, that's my theory. Maybe that's wrong. I might be interested in these pants. Let's talk about this later.
Alright, Pico.
His
Shit's
face is
rolling.
tough.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Kuno.
Right.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
Buy phone pants from Kuno. New task. Shit.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you.
Okay.
What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
There was also a mug in the trash. Show him the mug. Yeah, the racist one, right?
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes, does this racist mug have anything to do with it? Yes. Does this adequate depiction of a South Saharan man have anything to do? Okay, that's a racist answer. So I won't be choosing fucking that. Yes, does this quaint, better not taken out of its historical context mug have anything to do with it? I guess that's a moralist answer. Like, yeah, you know, people were racist a couple of decades ago, but you have to take that into its historical context or some stupid shit. Actually, talking about this makes me uncomfortable. Let's back up a notch. Yes, does this racist mug have anything to do with it?
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain.
Alright.
You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
Or maybe, like... Okay, let's continue.
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene, cleaned some of it up.
Shit, that's tense.
He thinks for a
Someone's
moment.
going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
He nods in approval.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Alright, shut up, kids. She lets out the hiss even meaner than before, right?
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
Yeah, I believe if not for Kuno S and if he was alone here, then we could have, you know, turned him around a little bit. But maybe that's too hard. I don't know. Okay, I might have questions later.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
So let's try this empathy check. It's a white check, so whatever. If we can't do it, then we'll try it again. I don't know, when we have some clothes, or when we that you know, that enhances empathy, or when we put some points into this skill. Yeah, let's try it.
What's going on is an ungovernable youth on your crime scene, throwing around incendiary language, trying to push your buttons.
I believe it's the same thing from yesterday, so...
Like you don't have enough on your plate. You feel a sudden surge of self-pity coming on.
Okay, yeah, this didn't work out. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just a busted old piece of meat. This case is all I have, and you're not helping. That's feeling sorry for yourself. And that is... I don't like any of these answers, but I already checked these two. So... it's all news for us grown-ups. It definitely won't work on him. And this is kind of, you know, pity thing. Let's do it. Fuck it.
Take the pain, fucko. Take the bad.
The child is not grinning. It looks more like a wolf baring its teeth.
Smelling weakness. She loves it.
Yeah.
You heard that, see? Porco wants to talk about how he can't hack this shit. Porco wants to move in with Kuno.
Don't let him move in with us, Kuno.
Okay, so they are brother and sister? Or something? Move in with us. They are like... yeah, living together or something.
You have no idea what to say now. You're just going to have to try to change the subject.
Okay. Yeah, when we, you know, have a little bit more empathy, then we will try to figure out what's wrong with this kid. Okay, I'm
Kuno
off.
doesn't fucking care.
Yeah, I know you don't. Right. For some reason this rope is still highlighted, but I can't click on it. Right, let's check the body. Let's do this autopsy thing. And also here. Who put the clothes in the trash? Ask a guard if he knows the victim's clothes got in the trash. Okay. Where is the rest of his... Go to Harbor Gates. Ask the Jolly Mask about the armor. We weren't there yet, so... When we get there, then we will figure it out. And buy phone pants. Those phone track pants looked enticing, but you and Kuno were not close yet. You need to figure out what's going on with him, yeah. And then you can get your hands on some performance gear. So yeah, when we pass this check that we just lost, then I believe also this quest will like go further. Okay. Yeah, let's do the autopsy.
The rotting man lies on his side with his eyes looking straight through you. The belt is still around his neck. His body is supine and open to intrusion by autopsy.
Okay.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
First, what exactly is a field autopsy? Yeah, do we fucking cut him in the mud? Like, that can't be... That can't be right. That would be fucking barbaric. And in front of this kid. These kids. Okay. Tell me what is a field autopsy, Cam?
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
He pulls on a pair of latex gloves. Fortunately, I have some gloves myself.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single, Epui Descent, to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But what a field autopsy is, you have no idea.
Yeah, so basically my head is filled with useless information and trivia, but not with things that are useful in my line of work because of, you know, my amnesia and such. 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano Corpus Mundi is the world's highest summit. Okay, Mount Everest is like 4 kilometers 800 no, I got it wrong, sorry. 8 kilometers 488, I believe. So apparently this world has much higher mountains or something. And summits. Okay. Interesting. The failure of the 38 single at Poix-de-Sang to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But what? Okay. Why don't you know? What use are you? Yeah. That's he's an encyclopedia, so that's why he's just, you know, trivia that's lying in your head.
You must have me confused with the Copopedia.
Yeah. Who's the Copopedia? I think I need to talk to him.
You, sir. You are the Copopedia.
Okay, clap your gloved hands. Let's get in there.
There truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves.
He knows approvingly.
However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity.
I don't know, what do you mean?
I mean when I need you to. Until
Okay.
then, I should handle physical contact, and you should take notes.
Right, okay. I mean, if you want to do that, man, then be my guest. We just fill this in, right? Show him the red field autopsy form in the ledger.
That's right.
Before we do that, tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
What was it that killed you? Then love? Or communism? Yeah. Because he did say earlier that love did him in. But when we brought him down, and he was like kneeling before us for a split second, and like, you know, his eyes met mine, he apparently said to me in my imagination, that communism killed him. So love did him in, but communism killed him. Yeah, which was it?
Huh?
You said love killed you, but when you fell down you said it was communism.
You're misquoting me, Rooney. I
Okay.
said communism killed me. Love did me in.
Yeah, I remembered it right. Okay, great. I have a good memory, man. I mean, I don't really remember that much from this game from 2 years ago, but apparently I remember much from yesterday's stream. That's nice. Yeah, love did him in. And communism killed him. So... how to interpret that? Maybe something like... communism is a like de facto reason, or you know, how to say it, like the main reason. Wait a second, let me get a translation. Bezpośredni in Polish. How to say it in English? Wait a second. Direct, yeah, direct. I just lacked the word here. So, communism was a direct reason, and love was indirect reason. Something like that. But they are both reasons. Yeah, I just try to interpret that because this is pretty direct, and this is not. Let's continue.
You really need to learn the difference, buddy. This is embarrassing.
I am trying to learn it, Breathoric. Yeah, but I believe I kind of know what the difference is about. Alright. Enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
First of all, this voice actor, once again, I have to fucking praise him, and I will praise him every time I will hear him. So yeah. It's day 3 of the stream, and it's day 3 of me praising this guy. Come on, this voice is like beautiful. And yeah, so great, so great. So great to hear it. And second of all, yeah, we heard that line before. If possible, also see me in your dreams. I mean, that's kind of creepy, but not impossible, because, you know, seeing the dead body like this is kind of traumatizing, right? Yeah. Open
The
your
dead
ledger.
man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts.
Alright.
Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with...
Begin. 1. Assistant. Let's jump ahead to 3-part summary. Let's pause the autopsy. Okay. Theoretically, I want to be funny, right? But also, just as I said a couple of times before, if the situation demands it, I should be serious. And jumping up ahead is a little bit funny, but it can screw up something, so I don't want to do it. Yeah, let's begin normally. Number 1, assistant.
That's you.
Oh shit. Right, oh fuck it. We know our name is Harry, we don't know our last name, our surname. Oh, yeah, oh fuck it. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings. Just lies there. The next box says...
Number 2, coroner's case number...
KK57-0803.0815.
Okay, it's like maybe a date or something in there.
That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials.
Aha, okay. Yeah, KK, Kim Kitsuragi. 57, Precinct 57, 0803. Maybe that's today's date. So maybe it would be like the 8th of March, right? I thought earlier that the calendar said May, but I think it said March. Yeah, it would fit that it is March because it's still snowing. So, no. On the other hand, this is a parallel world, so the Four Seasons could be working differently or something. And 0815. Maybe that's like a year? 815? But why O then? Okay, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Okay, write it down.
Next.
Number 3, name.
NA. Next.
Number 4, date of birth.
NA.
Number 5, age.
Roughly 50.
Try 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
Okay, thank you, Visual Calculus. I'm gonna write around 42.
He nods.
6, race.
Mondial. Subgroup Occidental. As per your observation.
Okay, write it down.
The pudgy mess looks neither mondial nor occidental. It doesn't even look human. The next line says, as you read it, you think, that leaves out dark-haired Mesk, Sao, Sarah Mauritian, Kedratic. Lighter-skinned occidental means this man could be Vespertine, Oranese, Messinian. Those 3 are on the table.
Alright, that leaves out the dark-haired mask. So, okay. I won't try to pronounce that. Lighter-skinned Occidental. So I think Occidental is basically a language in this world for Caucasian. And so this man could be a part of these, I think, nations, because Oranie is a nation. Vespertine, Oranese, and Messinian. Alright.
A solid guess, Mr. Racial Profiler.
Right, does that make me a racist? I think not. I hope so.
Also of note, your unconscious racial profiling machine ruled out Messinian before. Despite all the Copperoonies and Cobos, that leaves Vespertine or Oranese. Continue.
Right. Your unconscious racial profiling machine. It did? I don't remember that. Right, so he's Vespertine or Oranese. That's good to know, unless Inland Empire is lying to me or something, but I don't think it works like that. If they are saying something to me, then it's... I think I can treat it like a truth. Right, number 7, sex.
Fucky!
The little monster exclaims energetically. Oh, come on. Fucky.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Right, fucky. Oh shit. Right, male. Right, pigs gonna have sex. Oh fuck. I'm so fucking tempted. Fuck it, I'm doing it. I'm writing fucky.
Naively, the lieutenant does not double-check your notes.
Oh shit. Oh. Okay, and another thing. I was saying that yesterday. This game is brilliant how it can change moods in like in 1 second. It was, very fucking serious before. And with one line, like, it's kind of a dark humor because we are essentially talking about a fucking dead person. But just with one line. Yeah. It almost brought me to tears, man. Fuck, you find so stupid. So fucking stupid. Right. Number 8, date of death.
We're still going with March 4th, 51.
Okay. March 4th, 51. So I think March 8th is today's date. I got that right. That's good to know. Monday. Because he was there for 3 days? Well, that would be March 5th. But maybe, you know, they are not counting today. Like today's morning when we met up or something. Yeah, that checks out. Okay, right, March 4th.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
Okay.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Number 11, evidence of treatment.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
What exactly is treatment anyway? What do you mean exactly by that?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure, dude. I'm not so sure.
A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey.
Oh.
It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed.
So, a child, I would assume.
Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else.
Alright, so it basically, yeah, Esprit de Corps. It's you know, our cop sense, basically. So, yeah, we are imagining, like, this sort of thing happens everywhere in town, basically. Yeah.
And so, all across Jamrock,
Yep.
Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today, 42 stations of breath.
Again, do you see how quickly the mood changed? 3 minutes ago, I was laughing my ass off at this stupid joke. This. Fuck. Again, I'm laughing even now at that. That's just, you know, that's so stupid, it's just funny. Yeah, and then, with, like, a couple of words, the mood changed drastically. And, you know, in other games, and, you know, movies also, the way to achieve that is usually by, for example, changing also the tone of what you are seeing and hearing. So, you know, changing the lighting of the scene or changing the music. And nothing changed here, man. The music is still the same in the background if you hear it. Yeah, they are still the same couple of notes that are kind of grim, really. The scenery too here is also grim, and the color palette is like brownish, right? Very brown. So, and also not very nice. So the fact that they can just change the mood of the entire game just by words alone is such an impressive achievement, man. It's so impressive. Again, I'm in amazement of this game, again.
We should start the post-mortem.
Right, we should. Turn the page.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. it no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
Number 1. External examination. Summary.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label. I'm guessing it will... It won't... This whole thing won't be left without a comment from Kuno or Kuno S.
See,
Yeah.
it's happening.
Yeah. Of course.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Write it
The
down.
boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
Write it down.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50.100.100. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design.
Write it down.
Tattoos.
He stands up, feet planted on either side of the body.
The upper torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo, resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white.
Okay.
The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a triggered mini.
By the way, it started to rain. No? It fits the mood. Write it down.
The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end.
Alright, write it down.
Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing.
Write it down.
Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
He kneels in to get a better look. Touch the corpse's hair before moving on. Write it down shortly. Yeah, I mean... Sure, it's disgusting, right? But... It doesn't hurt to try it. Touch the corpse's hair before moving on.
The hair under your latex fingers feels cold to touch, wet.
Stroke his hair gently.
The stench is suffocating.
Okay.
Strands of dark brown hair start sticking to the latex of the glove, like thread off a rag doll's head. There must be brilliantine in there. He's combed his hair back with oil.
Yeah, see? See? There was something. Keep petting him.
More hair sticks to the glove. Hair off the rain-soaked head of a dead man. There are bumps and dips on the skull below. An alien landscape.
Alien landscape. Okay.
For a fraction of a second you feel something. An irregularity.
Oh.
But then it's gone. Too minute to register in your mind.
What was that, a bump?
What was what? Brilliantine. There's brilliantine in his hair.
Huh. I think the game is fucking with me. Yeah, write it down, adding the brilliantine.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Yeah, sure it was. Sure it fucking was.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
And the lieutenant pays no heed. Write down, but amend for high velocity. fuck? I mean, this report is already fucked, right? Like, our name is, like, what was it? Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. So that is there. Then also, we fucked with something else there, right? Yeah, we already, like destroyed it. So why the fuck not? Yeah, write down amend for high velocity.
Ligature mark.
The lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling on the belt, he starts cutting into polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut. Okay. Continue.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
Right. Okay.
You got just the right tool for
Yeah.
that. The chain cutters.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared. Put the chain cutters. Good thing we got these chain cutters. Pull out the rubber grip cutters. What? Pet the chain cutters. Pull out the rubber gripped cutters. I don't know. Number 1.
The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
Okay, a good thing we got these chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now,
He points to the rope squeezing the dead man's neck.
we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below.
Okay.
Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
Yeah, I hope I won't do that.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Yes, I'm Kuno's pig, I agree. No, I'm not a Kuno's pig. I'm not your pig, Kuno, but I won't, like, acknowledge you. Look for a good spot to cut, yeah. That would probably be nice. Physical instruments, oh, that's not great. Look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east. The knot is the weak spot. The chain cutters fit in there.
Right.
Steady now, like a flower arranger. 2 cuts and it should come loose.
Okay. So, you know, we always before checks look for other dialogues that make sense, because I don't believe those two make sense. I believe if I, you know, would pick those, then it is possible that it would give me a minus, because like I'm distracted by those two, by you know, by Kuno and Kuno S. So yeah, okay, that's a good thing. Can we, like, maybe enhance it even further, because it's a red check? No, we don't have enough skill points. What about our thoughts? Yeah, we're researching Ace's Law. That's why we don't have any points. At the end of last stream, we invested in that. Okay. Right. I have to go do something really quick, so it's a bit of a cliffhanger, but not really, not the biggest one. I will be back in just 5 minutes, so bear with me, and yeah, in 5 minutes we will do this check and see if it will work. Thanks for watching. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for sticking by. Yeah, okay. We won't, just as I said, we won't choose this option or this option. We just, you know, let him say whatever. Yeah, let's do this check. Unfortunately, we don't have any skill points, so we can't, like, physical endurance, right? Yeah. Physical instrument, I'm sorry. Yeah, here, right. Flex powerful muscles, enjoy healthy organs. So that's, like, you know, our strength, basically. Yeah. Not only your muscles and your skeleton, it is your ability to use them effectively. Yeah, okay. So we have to do this, basically. It's nothing else left to do. Cut the belt off.
After
Yes.
some deliberation, You
Great.
sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow.
Press down.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Right, let me Google Translate what exactly does the ligature mean. I'm sorry, English is not my, first language. It is my second one, and I do like to believe that I'm speaking it fluently, or fluently enough. But, there are some words, Okay, ligature, podwiązanie. Ligatura, związanie. Yep. Okay, I know what that means. Right. Let's go back. Okay, continue.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
The lieutenant has kneeled closer, running his finger along the dark red groove, until there's a gap.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Okay, from 1 or 1, right. Write it down.
Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia.
He pulls down the man's underpants. Okay, that's definitely the cue for Kuno and Kuno S.
No! Let's get up and see!
Yeah.
I fucking knew it!
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Write it down and move on. Inspect the genitals. Yeah, it's not really that funny, but we will do it, of course. I don't know if you remember. Yeah, Witcher 3 is one of my favorite games, and there was a quest similar to that, where there was also a murderer, and you had to figure out who was it, in the Novigrad, and Geralt also had the chance to inspect some body parts of some deceased people, and one of the options were to inspect the genitals. And also, by the way, there was an Easter egg regarding that. If you click twice inspect the genitals option, then the game kind of makes fun of you. So, so yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, then that's great. It's one of the funnier things that were put there in The Witcher 3. But okay, inspect the genitals.
The dead man's penis is average sized,
Okay.
congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish. Marbling is present around the crotch.
Did it give us any, information? Not really. Okay, write it down and move on.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Okay.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
This scarring is extensive, way more than law officials.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
So yeah, we knew that he was a guard, right? Or a mercenary? So that checks out. That fits. Write it down.
Last item. Hands.
He takes the man's right hand and inspects it, then moves on onto the other hand. Pick up the hand, yeah.
His flesh is cold, icy.
There is always a chance that, some of my wacky senses will sense something. I have high perception also. So yeah, there could always be some clue, man.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and what's your name?
I shouldn't be surprised at this point. I was having full-on conversation with this guy. So I'm not surprised. And also, did I mention that this voice actor has a great voice? My name is Harry something.
I'm only fucking with you.
Okay.
I know where you're from. From Cappadocia.
Alright.
And your name is Il Corbo. What can I do you for, Il Corbo de Cappadocia?
Nothing, I got nothing. It's good to hold your hand. Did you like it when I stroked your hair?
I did, Kobo. I did.
Okay, that's good.
Reminded me of when I was just a small boy. Before this happened to my face and my body. You did me a kindness there.
This dialogue is kind of weird, man.
We should do this more often.
Alright.
Be close like this, I mean.
Let's maybe not do this more often, man. You kind of probably stink.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Okay. The lieutenant concludes. The dead man's fingers slip from your hand, cold and sausage-like. No sign of injury from struggling. Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Okay, so he wasn't... That's a... You know, the game threw this line like it didn't really mean that much. But that's an important clue, right? No sign of injury from struggling. So he was essentially... Okay. In other words, he wasn't struggling. And if it was a lynching, then you would expect that the dude would be struggling. So, either he was like, I don't know, dragged out, and then he was lynched, so he couldn't struggle. Or he was killed before, and then he was lynched. And yeah, when it was done, he was already dead, right? Or he was like, I don't know, unconscious when it happened. Like, those are basically three possibilities. Okay, write it down.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
I think, yeah, another clever narrative trick, because they really hinted at an important info, and I believe that I deciphered it. But they concealed it in, you know, Kim Kitsuragi's disgust of the stench of the body. So that's what you are, you know, supposedly look at in the first place. But yeah, this right here is the most important thing. He was not struggling. Okay, number 2. Internal examinations. Summary. Oh, fuck. And descriptions of injury. Summary. So, internal examination. Does that mean that we will have to fucking cut him open or something? That doesn't seem like a good idea, man.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Central nervous system.
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
Okay, conceptualization. The skill that I have sometimes problems with pronouncing right. If I may add the moral of this story, not right tonight. Of course well, if we have a moral, then why not?
What would that be?
He looks at you inquisitively.
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
The brain is very vulnerable, right, to compromises in its blood supply.
I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer.
The lieutenant grins. Yeah, that was a little bit funny, not that much, but it also conveys that the dark humor is important in situations like this. Like, you know, you can almost cut the tension with a knife, so it's always good to kind of afloat all of that with those kind of jokes that out of context could be taken as, you know, they are insensitive, definitely, but they are the way that you are kind of coping with horrendous stuff. Like, yeah, I won't get into it that much, but for example, people that, you know, lived through war or something, you would be quite surprised how much they joked when they were in dire situations, or in some, you know, camps or something, like horrendous situations, and they dealt with that by just joking. So I mean, yeah, I'll write an A.
Good. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Viscous, okay. What does it mean? Viscous. Lepki. Okay. Alright. So it's basically fucking disgusting.
You hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the flesh, like the creaking of an old house at night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable.
Hyoid bone. I don't know what hyoid bone is. I won't bore you with like translating everything that I don't know. But yeah, it basically confirms that he was lynched. I don't fucking know anymore. Write it down.
Respiratory system.
Back hunched, as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used. Okay, that's kind of disgusting.
Oral cavity shows no lesions.
Right.
The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
Look inside the dead man's mouth. I mean, we have to.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his.
Oh man! Poetically disgusting. Like the description is, you know, written in a masterful manner, but holy fuck. I'm feeling nauseous. Look deeper inside.
It's hard. Once more, you taste stomach acid in the back of your throat. A contraction. Your throat pumps a little something from your stomach and into your mouth. You're forced to swallow, just to keep looking.
Okay. I'm not worried too much, because we still have, you know, one of health and morale, essentially potions or equivalents of those. So if it will go down again, either here or here, then if I'm quick enough, I should be able to amend it. But we are closing in on some dangerous territory here. So okay. Yeah, if it goes down to 0, either that or that, then I believe the game's over. We have to like start from an autosave or something. Okay. You're forced to swallow just to keep looking.
Inside, you see darkness. Just a mess of meat and darkness.
Alright.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later.
So this is just basically our hunch. There are ancient mysteries, like in his mouth. The kind sounds of no, that sounds kind of funny. But alright. And also, Inland Empire referred to me as Kobo, and that's basically, you know, how the dead man is referring to me when I'm quoting, talking to him in quotation. So that's basically confirms that when I'm talking to this guy, I'm basically talking to Inland Empire, right? Okay.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus.
The lieutenant repeats impatiently. Let's go of the jaws. The mouth snaps shut before you. Write it down.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
He wipes his brow. Why? Don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
He looks at the corpse's stomach with a mixture of tiredness and disgust. Okay, I have to, like, translate this. Hepatobiliary. Wątrobowo-żółciowy. I still don't know what the fuck. Yeah, something about his, like, liver? No, I'm definitely not an expert. I don't think so.
Neither am I.
Okay, and that's it?
That's it.
Right, and
Same for toxicology and serology.
Both?
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
The completionist in me wonders if there's something we could still do.
Like a toxicology screening? At this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if he was brimming with cocaine. But still, you should add a request.
By the way, this sentence is basically a sentence of a gamer. Like, the completionist in me wonders if there's something we could still do. Yeah, that could be used in... Like, I could use this sentence. Yep. Okay, write an A and add toxicology requested.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
Okay, write it down.
Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around, to the ground, the pool of feces there.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen briefly. Write it down, keep the voila. Voila isn't that funny. Yeah, omit the voila.
What's next on the list?
Description of injuries, summary.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
By the way, I thought that, the second one, the internal, like, injuries or something, that we would have to, like, autopsy him, so basically cut him open right here. But it seems like we just, we just, like, looked into his mouth, and that's it. Alright. You'll need 3 fields, leave a 4th one too.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
I mean, I'm trying to be thorough. Number 1, bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
Write it down.
And your opinion, officer?
Beneath the description, there are 2 boxes waiting to be ticked. Opinion, fatal injury, no. Non-fatal postmortem, yeah. It's postmortem injury.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a postmortem head injury. A stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it postmortem.
Kuno will now appear, I think.
At maximum
Yeah.
velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Write it down.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Non-fatal, of course.
Right. Next.
Before we will finish the autopsy, what's the 4th injury field for?
Nothing. Just in case.
Okay. Turn the page back.
The corpse lay slouched to the side, oblivious to its surroundings. The field autopsy form describes his state in 3 parts.
Right, description of injuries summary.
All right.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
Right, so just number 3 left. Ligature mark. Finish the autopsy.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck. with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact.
Alright.
I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Write it down.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
Also, he's awaiting my judgment, narrator. You didn't read that. So basically the game asks me if I think that the hanging was the cause of death. Right?
Think for a moment. There's time. Don't rush.
Yeah. And also my skills tell me that there's something wrong here. And also, that thing about him not struggling. Yeah. I mean, it still could be a fatal injury. He could have been drugged. Drugged and dragged. I hope that the difference is here. You know, drugged with an U and then dragged with an A. To the tree here. So it still could be a fatal injury. But it is an orthodox case. It isn't just a simple lynching. Yeah, and the reaction speed tells me it could be a fatal injury, but I don't think it is. I mean, if the game was thorough or like you know, if it would give me more options, then what I would choose is probably, you know, it could be fatal injury, but I'm not sure. Or yeah, it's still unorthodox, like he didn't struggle, right? That's the most important info here. But it basically asks me if I think, you know, that anything is strange in this case, or different, or you know, unorthodox. And I think there definitely is something that's not fitting the puzzle. So if we go by that logic, then it's a B. It's non-fatal. It's post-mortem. Yep. B. Non-fatal. Post-mortem. Tilton falls silent. Abruptly.
Why do you say that?
He tilts his head. I just took a walk in the dark? No, I didn't. I'm serious. I don't think this was the injury that killed him. Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you think it was fatal?
I arrived at this conclusion through the psychic arts. Okay, let's, you know, there may be some funny dialogue here in this portion of the game, but let's still try to... yeah, this is a moment to be serious, I think. So not number 1, sorry my psychic side. Number 2, why weren't his hands tied? A big man like this, I would tie. There is no reason, it's just a random guess. No, it's not a random guess, it's not something wacky. It's something logical, and number 2 is kind of illogical, and also he wasn't struggling.
Honestly, I'm not sure there weren't marks on his wrist. That part got blurry for me. The stench.
He covers his
But you're
mouth.
right, I was ready to call this. Now I think we should leave it empty.
Yeah.
At least for the time being. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
Oh, we have a skill point, that's nice. He produces a small black plastic roll from his jacket. A body bag. Right, let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over. First, how did it go?
It was an irregular field autopsy. We did not establish cause of death, which is supposed to be the goal of an autopsy. But, personally, I do not see this as a parameter for success.
Alright.
We also requested a toxicological screening. That was thorough. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks, if we are lucky. I will not hold my breath.
Alright.
Then, given the state of decay here, I consider establishing the victim's ethnicity a minor success.
What else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
I wouldn't say it was that much professional. I mean, we wrote that I am, Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau, and that Kuno hit the victim post-mortem with maximum velocity. And there was one wacky... Yeah, how could I forget this? We wrote fucky, right? And sex. So, yeah, if someone will see that fucking report, man, that alone could disqualify it. But, alright. If they had someone better than me to be a detective on this case, I think they would have sent them by now. So I'm guessing the RCM isn't really like well funded, right? So we could be a little bit funny. fucky. Okay, what now? Conclude.
I need a copy of that autopsy form.
Oh.
Then I will drive him to Faubourg.
Oh. I don't have a choice here. Alright. Don't read it outright. Rip out a copy of the autopsy pages.
For processing.
Okay. He looks at the dead man one more time, then at the slip of red paper in his hand, then at the corpse again.
You tilt your head, also looking at the corpse.
Alright.
I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
Alright. We have a check. Perception legendary. Search the body one more time. Thoroughly. Or let's bug him, take him away. Let the lieutenant take the body away without further examination. No, we definitely are not doing that. Okay. Let's see. What are our chances? 58%. +1 didn't establish probable cause. Alright. And +1 felt a little bump on the head. Yeah, that was the thing. We patted the corpse on the head, right? So okay. I'm glad we did that. 58%, basically 50-50. But we have a skill point here. I will not waste it. Yeah, just like I said yesterday, we will approach this game like, when we get a skill point, then that's great. And and perception is our signature skill. Yeah. So the game works like you can do a check, and if you fail it, then you can then use your skill point to both give yourself more chances and to unlock the check again. So I think we will do that. We will treat skill points like that. And also, when we will have some thought in our thoughts cabinet, then we will use skill points for doing that. Because, yeah, I'm a fan of these. These are funny, and they are giving us perks that are usually somewhat useful. So okay. Let's leave for now. And what are we doing for now? Autosave. Yeah, I was going to do that. Let's save the game. Okay. Because this autopsy was a big part of the game. We had to spend more than 1 hour
The
on
man
it.
is decomposing visibly now. Every hour, he looks less like a creature and more like a pile of intestines.
That's not nice.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Right, let's do it. Search the body one more time. Thoroughly. Come on.
Your arm
Yes.
reaches out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, dead flesh through the latex glove. It's right under the palm of your hand.
Perception, legendary success. Let's read that once again. Your arm reaches out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around, so I'm basically, focusing. You feel cold, dead flesh through the latex glove. It's right under the palm of your hand. What is? Yeah, what is this? Okay, there's even an animation for that.
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a rubber spider, your gloved hand crawls on his features. Everything is silent, all around.
Okay, let's go, let's go chronologically by the list. Number 1, crawl up his nostrils.
They are swollen shut. You need to really push to get in.
Fuck. Yeah, push your fingers in his nose.
Only the little one fits. The flesh changes shape as you bore in, searching for something in the cartilage.
The fuck is he doing?
You hear a voice squeak. It sounds very far away.
The thing you're looking for, it's not there. Crawl out, spider.
Okay. Put your fingers in his mouth. Okay,
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop.
Holy shit. Okay, if this was real life, I wouldn't be able to do that. Fucking hell, man. And they even did an animation for that. That's disgusting. Okay, let's continue.
You're on the right track.
Okay, that's that at least. Open your eyes and look. No, we have to focus. If he has his eyes closed, then that means, his other senses are strengthened. I think that's kind of how it works. So, yeah, we have to feel something that's not right. Right? Right. Note or something? Nope. Yeah. Number 1, play with it. This feels right.
The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, fragile, even through the latex. From the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone in the gums and in the back of the mouth. Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. Look in.
Alright, this is the moment when we open our eyes. Yeah? Open your eyes and look.
A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from his throat. And there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate.
Again. It's disgusting what we are doing, but it's so beautifully written. Holy shit. Continue.
You see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius. The edges appear darkened.
0.4 centimeter in radius. So... So he was shot. Right? I think that's right. Okay, that's a fucking twist. Oh yeah. Well, this could be a hole of something else. But I think... 0.4 centimeter in the radius. Yeah, it could be like a, I don't know, a poker. But then there would be like more blood. I don't fucking know. If he was shot, then there would also be blood. That's weird, man. Okay, let's continue. That's interesting.
And Abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Say, yeah. Fuck yeah. I mean, it is a discovery. Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He
Keep
agrees.
going.
Kuno nods too. He takes a step closer.
Oh, so Kuno and Kuno S are like, you know, interested in it also. Like, they're watching a movie or something. Alright. Yeah, it is like tense, really. Touch it with your finger gently.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
Put your finger in.
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
Right.
Fuck is happening?
Yeah. That's actually a valid fucking question. I mean, I would say it has to be done. Probably in this world it has to be done. Like that, but it's fucking barbaric, man. Like, this is the work that should be done in a closed down, I don't know, laboratory or something with a professional doctor or something. Not in a mud with no borrowed yellow gardening gloves. Okay, the fuck is happening? Yeah.
Ah, shit, see?
Brainstem, yeah. Holy fuck.
Yes, that's what this part is called.
Feel around first.
The basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex. This man will never sleep again. Never wake.
Push deeper.
Your yellow fingers slide into the remains of the limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres.
By the way, we are basically, you know, destroying this man's brain and parts of it that were talking to us at the beginning of the game. Reptilian complex. We are talking to an ancient reptilian brain, right? And limbic system. Right. There's a cavity cut right between the hemispheres.
The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
Fucking cavity, see?
Kuno's voice is hushed. Yeah, he's into it, man. I mean, this is fucking, yeah, this is interesting.
Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow.
Wriggle in.
Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger. Ice cold serrated metal. Its edges cut right through the latex and into your finger.
Okay, I feel a solid object right under the skull. So he was shot. It's a bullet, right?
Can you get to it?
He searches his pockets for something. Inspect the skull first.
There's a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it, from the inside. The object that is in there stops just short of the skull, in the encephalus, knocking this tiny fracture into the cranium. This is the irregularity you felt before.
Right.
The one that was too tiny to register consciously.
Okay. So, like a very small bullet? Something? I mean, bullets are usually small, right? But... Let's continue.
We have the makings of very
Yeah.
small exit wound here.
The lieutenant leans closer.
Forget about the fucking exit wound. wound, Beano. The pig is wearing him like a fuck puppet.
Yeah. That's disgusting. Interfacing. Fish it out. It's a fucking red check. Precise spot of exit wound. I mean... No, this is too much. Pull your hand out. Okay, we have to fucking fish it out, man. Like, everything besides 1-1 will get us this bullet. I could use a level for interfacing. Master machines, pick stocks and pockets, yeah. So basically our, like, agility with hands. But I don't know if it would, like, even broaden our chances, because we have it really, really high anyway. I don't know if, you know, investing in that would change the 97%. Okay, let's just hope that, you know, we will fish it out. There's always small possibility that we will fucking get 2 1s. Right. Let's go. Yes! Great. We have it.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. It feels sharp, like metal. With your face twisting from pain and concentration, all you need to do is just...
Whisper. I got it.
My pig's fucking got it.
What? What is it?
Slowly pull your fingers out.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth. The garden glove is covered in blood right up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower. A blossom made of lead.
Yeah. A bullet. Oh, by the way, the narrator should do something like, with, you know, with a plop, should do, like, I don't know, or something like that. With his mouth. Okay. So, he was shot, and we have a bullet to prove that.
Fucking beautiful!
Yeah.
A bullet.
The lieutenant puts small bag-marked evidence under it. Drop it in. Holy shit!
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
A non-caliber. Rifle. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact.
Can I have it?
Of course.
Okay.
You deserve it.
Great. I mean, I do. The lieutenant drops the bag in your hand. It feels light.
We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
He underlines the injury forcefully. Sounds like heaven? No, it doesn't sound like heaven. Sounds about right. Say nothing, just nod. It sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Goddamn right.
And one last thing. We can now fill in injury number 3. Ligament mark. Opinion non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
Yeah. So they staged the fucking lynching. Okay. Right.
he's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
Yeah, okay, treatment.
Treatment, officer, is an attempt to manipulate the body after death,
Yeah.
to hide the real cause with a false cause. In this case,
To hide that he was, the fact that he was shot with a lynching.
this injury here.
Yeah, he points to the mark encircling the corpse's neck. The ligament mark, the fractured hyoid bone, it was all treatment.
Yes, and the belt around his neck, the hanging, even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
Dead dabba doop doop. You think so? Agreed. and we're jumping to conclusions. I don't think we are jumping to conclusions. No, we are not. I mean, could it be the other way around? Like, he was lynched first and then he was shot. But yeah, that wouldn't make sense because we had to work really fucking hard to get that bullet, and normally you like wouldn't have noticed it. So yeah, and they, you know, he was lynched and then left alone for the kids to throw rocks at him. And also he wasn't struggling, and I feel like I need to point that out one more time. The guy wasn't struggling. So basically he was shot, he was dead already, and then he was lynched. That what happened. Yeah, we are not jumping to conclusions. You think so? Agreed. I mean, come on, we gotta do that. Dead dabba doop doop.
Dead.
I'm glad that Kim is in on the joke. I'm glad that he isn't scolding me and just, you know, gets in on with it. That's funny. Yeah, agreed. I agree.
I have had my doubts for a while now, since I saw there were no signs of struggle on his hands, and no claw marks on his neck.
Yeah, also that.
There have been other signs too, small things. We were right not to assign hanging as cause of death, as the perpetrators expected we would. No such luck for them.
Who would do this? Why would anyone do this? I mean, you know, I think I need to wash myself. Maybe the bullet holds more answers. Who would do this?
That's for us to find out.
Yeah, okay.
But this, it will make finding them just a little easier.
Why would anyone do this?
To hide something.
Yeah.
The real killer? The real motivation? What really happened here?
I think I need to wash myself.
Oh, you really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling and Rise should come with a bathroom.
Yeah.
Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
Yeah, okay. Maybe the bullet holds more answers.
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
Okay.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
Alright, we will look at it. What happens next?
We put him in a bag and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. The body bag should contain the odor for the duration of the transport.
Okay.
I would drive him to processing, but it's too late to do that today. I'll do it first thing tomorrow. No problem.
Right. Okay.
One more thing. This was really good work, detective.
Let's drag him to the kinema. You're finished with the corpse? Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
At the autopsy, you said you have ancient mysteries. Yeah. What was that about?
Oh yes, Kobo mi Lobo. In the gift horse's mouth. Tracts and wakes and waterways. Ancient materials buried.
Yeah, but where, brother?
Just a small gulp away. My beloved Kobo. A small gulp away.
Okay, I think that hints at the bullet. So if I left the body and just talked one more time to this guy and chose that option, then I think it may have been proven a little bit useful because we would have another +1 to some of the checks. But yeah, we were able to pass them without it. Alright, it's all. I mean, I'm... It sounds weird, but I'm a little bit apprehensive to let him go. I mean, we have to. But it's, you know, just because he has a voice of this great voice actor. Yeah, he just has a great fucking voice. So that's why I don't want to see him, you know, go away. Man, I got used to him. But sure.
Come back later, Kobo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my
you said that already.
memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
He keeps saying that. Will we see him in our dreams? Maybe. Okay, we inspected the victim's body. And we have another empathy check with Kuno. Alright. Yeah, because he liked that. He liked our, you know, our autopsy. So, maybe that's because... maybe that's the reason. Damaged ledger. And yeah, I kind of forgot about this. Sure. Send victim's body to processing. Once you're done with it, send the corpse to processing. Lieutenant Kitsuragi will take care of it. Check twice to see whether you're done with all corpse-related tasks. After you send the body away, you can't take it back. Wash off the death smell. Yeah, we will do that, you know, once we pay the damages, I believe. Or maybe you could do it now? We'll see. You reek of death, wash it off. There's a bathtub in your room and the whirling racks. A good place to visit once you can have some privacy. Yeah, so at the end of the day, basically. Yeah, about those corpse-related tasks. The victim's tattoos, we have a photo for that. Armor, yeah, we have that. You know, written down. Where is the rest of his armor? You know, the boots, right? But I don't want to have his fucking boots. So yeah, those will go with him. But I believe this quest will still be open, right? Because we have to find the rest of his armor. Talk to guard, yeah, that's not related really. Who put the clothes? Find out who's in the union box, pay for damages. Who made the call reporting crime? End of day debrief with Kim. Okay, that's interesting. The pissing competition, so I wanted to do those two together. A reality lowdown, we don't know how to do it. Not like yet. Maybe we will meet someone. Report your badge missing, I don't want to do that. And sing karaoke. Okay. After all of those, like, you know, some of those tasks are fucking horrible. You know, and it's really fucking serious, right? And then you have sing karaoke. That's nice. That's nice. So... okay, let's drag him to the kinema then.
Alright.
He takes out shiny black body bag and starts pulling the plastic over the dead man's face.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
Okay, bag the corpse and drag it to the motor carriage. Right, we're done with the body. And I'm kind of proud of myself, man. I am. Yeah, we are full on morale, so that's nice. Let's see. We have also, you know, new things to interact with. Yep. I have to interact with a ledger. I believe with this, with the photo of the tattoo, and also with this. And we, you know, will interact also with this racist mark. I believe we did that already, but still, let's check it for, you know, if we missed something or something like that. Right, we don't have any clothes yet. Yeah, and we have, you know, new checks. So 2 checks regarding damaged ledger, 1 regarding the mirror in my room, and 1 regarding Kuno. And we are done with, yeah, some victims to processing. Yeah, well, while we are here, we were supposed to check the numbers,
Inside,
right?
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Okay. Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you run a serial number from a pair of armored boots for me?
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
E50 100 1000. The make and model of the armor is Fairweather T500-VE.
Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
Alright.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isolari law enforcement service, the crown jewel in the moral intern diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
I don't believe I will fucking remember all that. Okay, ICP, law informants. So like FBI or something? Man, alright. Have you heard back from the ICP? I don't think so.
No, and I doubt they'll get back to me before tomorrow morning.
Okay,
Anything else?
right. We just gave her the number. Right, but that was useful anyway, because, you know, we will check the motor carriage once again tomorrow morning. Okay, I'm done with the radio.
57, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Yeah, that's
a
it. That's it. So what should we do? Run the number? Yeah, call Alice back in a day for info on the armor. Let's go to Kuno. Let's deal with our checks. And also, do we have something more to do with you?
I can't believe it's snowing again.
The young woman watches the falling snow and sighs.
It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
The body is gone.
Like, gone? Gone?
The girl repeats, her face beaming with appreciation. No, just gone. I'm not in the yard anymore. It's in some other place now. It's not in the yard anymore. Yeah, it's not in the yard anymore. It was sent to processing. It isn't. It wasn't sent yet. Yeah, it's not in the yard anymore.
In heaven?
A quick smile.
Thank you, officer. Looks like I'll get mint in the ground by April.
I didn't really mean that in a religious way. Maybe I just didn't understand the connotations of this answer properly. Like, yeah, I didn't mean in heaven. Okay, I have to run. Let's see. And yeah, this thing right here, we have to check this. I almost forgot. Good thing that we got back here. Kuno.
Necromancer pig. That shit was dark. Going in there like that. Oh, brutal shit. Tell me.
So he now respects me. I mean, that's childish, but he's a child. Okay.
Kuno dies. You gonna pick one out of his brain like that too? Kuno's gonna go out in a hail of bullets. Gonna look like a fucking porcupine.
Alright. Let's try the empathy again, or maybe...
The fuck about it?
Okay.
Your test. Get lost.
Yeah? The king... Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno's Kuno. You already know that slow shit.
You're right, how could I forget?
Kuno thinks you have brain damage or some shit.
He threw his
Kuno
finger next to his
cares.
head.
Kuno, stop being nice to the pig.
The screech
Step
pierces.
away from Kuno, fat-ass creep.
The screech pierces through the yard. Okay.
Ease off, see. Don't be telling Kuno what Kuno can do.
He turns back to you.
What else you want, pig man?
Alright. So he kind of likes us right now. You know, Kuno S is still a piece of shit. But he likes, you know, kind of respects us, maybe. Let's try to him. Oh, that's nice. Shot the body down, +2. +3, he saw you find the bullet. And yeah, +1 and -1, they are just cancel each other out. Okay. I mean, let's fucking try it. It's like 4th or 5th time. We have to like, get it by now. Come on.
It's not
Right.
Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Yeah. Yeah, she kind of, manipulates him, right? I noticed that also earlier. She's like the boss. Although it doesn't look like it. But yeah, there were a couple of hints that if he was there alone, we could have persuaded him to like maybe not fully to our side, but to tell us some things. But every time we are approaching that line, she intervenes and brings him back to the dark side. So yeah, she's like a Sith Lord, and he's like a Sith apprentice or something. Right. It's not Kuno, it's Kuno S. Interesting, how?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two.
Yeah.
Kuno has no problem being near you.
Yep.
But the other hides behind the fence,
Mhm.
afraid for her life, like she's done something very
Okay,
bad.
I didn't connect those dots. That, yeah, she is afraid of me, of the police in general, because she's done something very bad. I didn't connect those. I just thought that she's his puppet master or something. Okay.
She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before.
Alright.
Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him.
Yeah, right. That's correct. Okay.
Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you. Even enjoys it from
Yeah,
time to time.
I noticed that too.
When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses and says murder was the case that they gave her. And then there's the fact that she's a girl and appears to be a little younger, certainly smaller, and yet Kuno is afraid of her. What's up with that?
Yeah,
Kuno?
he is afraid of her, isn't he? Like, at first I thought that she kind of just, she's higher in the pecking order or something. Maybe they are both in some gang. But that is weird. That is kind of weird. Let's continue.
All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Okay, act on it. Try and separate them. Kuno, psst.
Fuck you whispering about?
Continue.
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Yeah, she will try to intervene.
Fuck you whispering about!
Yeah.
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay?
He turns back to you and
Let's
hunkers
whisper,
down.
pig.
Okay, let's whisper.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up.
Okay.
Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Yeah, I don't really pick those options. At least I try not to. Kuno, listen to me. She's trying to control you. We gotta get you out of here. No. This is a bad option. Because it makes him look like, like someone who's weak, who is being controlled by other stronger person. So, nope, definitely not that. What's up with her? She's terrifying, crazy scary. That's like, that's a little bit like, this meme, hello fellow kids. But maybe it will work. And number 3, phew, am I glad she's out of her hair, she's fucked up. And that's also hello fellow kids, but to the max. Okay, I think number 2. Yeah. What's up with her? She's terrifying. Crazy scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's
Okay,
not
he's
crazy.
not.
She's insane, dangerous. She smoked a man.
Alright.
She's done people in, probably even pigs.
Okay, so he's indolent. That was a good option to pick. She's not crazy, she's insane dangerous. She smoked a man. So she killed someone. She's done people in, probably even pigs. Okay.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
Yeah, shut up.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Uh-huh.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell you? Kuno told you. Kuno talks to whoever he wants.
That's good. Because, yeah, I'm kind of setting them up against each other. And he is really... Okay, maybe I used the word no, the wrong words earlier. That's what I was meant to say. Yeah, wrong words. Maybe she's not really controlling him, per se. She's like... manipulating him, yeah. Manipulate is a better word. Because, as we see, he's not really that much of a... of a weakling, like in front of her, yeah. He can stand up for himself and like argue with her, so that's that. Okay. Right.
Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
He hunches down again.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
Okay, that's good. So he still has, you know, some kind of like a pride. Maybe he doesn't realize that he's like being manipulated. That's what manipulation is all about, really. So when you are, you know, like making it obvious, then he's getting pissed off at her. Alright. What do you mean she smoked someone? Yeah, she killed someone. You think she has anything to do with the dead man? No, she doesn't. I mean, I don't think she does. You said she's insane. What's the language? Okay, that's, you know, whatever. I'm not really interested in that much. Is she your sister? That's interesting. Maybe. Like, but she would have to be, like, to have that relationship with him, she would have to be, I would assume, you know, an older sister, not a younger one. Or maybe not. Okay, you said she's insane.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
Okay.
And he doesn't even want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
Yeah, so I have to be careful what I'm asking, I think. Or maybe not. What do you mean she smoked someone? Yeah, okay, let's ask that.
Kuno means she killed someone.
Okay.
That's right. She's a killer.
He stares at you
Like,
intently.
actually a killer.
Okay.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours. He's meant everything he said before. But right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
Really, isn't she too small to overpower someone? I mean, you don't have to overpower someone to kill someone. So, yeah. There's this thing that is, you know, that's called weapons. And not only guns, like, you know, guns would be the easiest probably, but you know, she easily could have picked up a knife or something. So, okay. You serious about this killing? Yeah, he is. If she has Kuno, that would explain things. Okay, I don't like those options. I would just like to agree with him. Yeah, this is kind of, you know, questioning his sincerity, so I don't want to do that. This is stupid. Okay, number 3, I guess. What if she has Kuno? That would explain things.
Fucking yeah.
Okay.
Kuno knows you don't want to face this right now. This dark shit. Kuno faces this shit every day. Makes Kuno's skin crawl.
Okay.
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Come on, she hasn't killed police officer. We don't know that. She might have. I mean, shit. Okay, how many cops has she killed then?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
He feels eyes on the back of his head and stops.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
Oh yeah, she feels threatened. And, I mean, rightly so, right? I think this is a stupid question, I think. Okay, but maybe we can ask all of that, if that's, you know, there's a conclude button. I'm a little apprehensive because earlier the game told me that I have to be careful with what I'm choosing. But maybe this is a menu that isn't a part of that. Yeah. Okay, you think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but
Okay.
she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Like, yeah, maybe she could have killed him with a gun or something, but she wouldn't stage a lynching. Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
Okay.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Yeah. I believe him. He's a little piece of shit, but as I said, he's a product of the society. So I kind of, forgive him for that. Try to forgive him for that. It's really fucking hard, but still, yeah, he does speak the truth. Okay. What's the language she uses? Yeah, that's an interesting point, maybe. What's that language?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Nakis.
Sounds boreal, like something from the tundra and tiger-covered Cutler, Isola. Far, far away from here. As far as possible, really.
Do they have red-haired people there?
You mean evil little red-haired people like her? Yes, they do. The Suruese have that ginger gene.
Kuno, could she be Suruese? I mean, Okay, he could be pissed off at me because of that question, because if he doesn't know what Suruese is, then, like, he could assume that I'm making fun of that he isn't very knowledgeable of those words or something. But maybe he knows. I mean, I don't know, because this world is fucking fictional. Yeah, let's ask him. Maybe he knows. I mean, the looks can be deceiving.
Suruese? Like that man from Helmdall shit?
The kid lights up.
She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
Man from Hyamdal.
Revelshot does have a small Suruese community.
Okay.
Or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
Okay, let's ask if she is his sister.
Fuck no, she's not my sister.
Okay.
She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray.
Yeah, she was just there.
He points at the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
The little one twists her neck looking at the building.
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
Kuno flinches, then lowers his voice even more. Why was she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
Okay, damn. I feel kind of bad. Like, this is clearly pathological situation. I hope this word means the same thing that it does in Polish. Wait a fucking second. Pathological. Yeah. Yeah, it should mean that. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's not a normal situation, like holy fuck. And those are like maybe this is extreme, a little bit extreme. But there are like people and children who go through that shit, like from poor communities and stuff. Yeah. Okay. You said she got in. How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
Now I'm feeling kind of bad for them. And for her too. Even though she probably killed someone. But again, if they are like 12, he's maybe 12. He can't be older than 12, I believe was the description of the game. And she's younger than him. So she could be... Okay, he could be like 11 or even 10. And so she could be 9 or 10. I mean, that's fucking harsh, man. That's fucking harsh. I do feel bad for them. They are definitely the product of their society. And yeah. And they will also probably grow up to be, shitty people too. Or maybe not. Maybe they will turn it around. What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno.
He points at himself.
Shit's all on Kuno.
Yeah. How are you dealing with all of this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either.
Okay.
Kuno's got this shit under control.
He spits through the gap in his front teeth. She needs professional help. You can't do this alone. You need backup. I'm here for you. Okay, kid. He won't be pleased at that. He may be... He may be accepting of that, but I don't think he will be. Who knows, got this shit under control. So if he got this shit, then yeah, okay. Okay, kid.
No, it's not okay.
He points to his eyes.
It's Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with Z. You fuck with Kuno.
Okay.
You threaten her. You threaten to take it away.
Right, so now he's like... Yeah, he is protecting her. Or maybe she manipulated him into him thinking right now that he needs to protect her. Something like that. I mean, this relationship could be very fucking complicated, even though they are kids, right? Okay, I understand that.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously.
I'm trying to, yeah, I am doing that.
I'm going to kill you.
Okay.
I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
Yeah, the boy looks you in the eye, black pupils trying to focus. Understood, I can respect that. Who are you killing, kid? You can't take it down a man several times. Yeah, that's a stupid answer. You'll end up dead yourself. No, a kid can, also, a kid like that can get a hold of a weapon and just he doesn't need to overpower anyone, really. So yeah. And only, I can respect that. No, understood. I understand that,
Alright, now we can do business.
Business?
Yeah, what do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
He starts, no longer whispering. So I'm guessing now he respects me? We can buy those pants from, that he mentioned earlier.
Oh, don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See, relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno,
He turns back
you
to
get
you.
all kinds of shit.
Alright.
Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker.
Alright.
See, it's tension and release with Kuno. Now we releasing. The pant buying shit, that's on now too.
Alright.
90% discount for Kuno's pig. Kuno can flex.
90%. So now it's not like 500. Now it's like maybe... I don't know, I can't fucking count like that. 90% off of 500. Maybe 10? Let's see.
And shit, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. That fucking pile of Eternite. It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it up and you can fuck into Kuno's shack.
Oh, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom, the fucking pile of Interac. He points back to the yard. Okay, I didn't see that. It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it off and you can fucking... He concludes the invitation for a benevolent network. Okay, great. I mean, there is apparently some shack. Yeah, there was a mention of it, but I didn't like look around, I guess. Okay, we will do that.
He means the shack to the right of the greenhouse.
Okay.
With snow melting on the roof.
Right. Okay, we'll look at it. 15, not 10, 15. We don't have that money, that kind of money yet. And maybe we will in the future. I don't know. What was that about running you an errand on illegal narcotics, Kuno? Okay, let's ask him.
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on.
His eyes bulge. Their veins reach out like tree branches.
Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
This is very interesting, but I will have to get back to you. Not. Okay. Yeah, let's see where this fucking leads. I don't want to take narcotics from a 12-year-old kid, but if he deals with them anyway, then maybe there's like a... You know, we are a police, so...
Dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Alright, who's your dad, Kuno?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the
Okay.
most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
He says proudly. Yeah. Alright.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
Well, we can try. How much material are we talking about?
Like half.
He says very confidently. Half of what?
A baggie. But like in this vial.
That's half a gram, sir.
Half a gram?
Yeah. Half a G. Want it or not?
But that's not very much material at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
Alright.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
Okay. I apparently made up my mind, Kuno, and this is what's going to happen. Conclude.
Okay. Kuno's listening.
I'm going in there, all guns blazing, to get that speed because I need it. Alright? I'm going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going after the most violent man in Revachol. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate that crap. I believe if I choose that, then Kuno will, like, hate me or something. I'm going there in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate that crap. Lie. You need speed. I'm not going in there. Let's go after the most violent man in Revachol. That's interesting.
Sure, whatever.
Okay.
If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Kuno's almost out. You wouldn't like the Kuno when he's out.
Yeah, so he's drugged up. Maybe he's just like... I hope he just... You know, it isn't like actually what's happening. Maybe he's just acts proudly because he thinks like, you know, being drugged up or using drugs is cool. Or something like that. Yeah. Let's hope that's the case.
Kuno's violent dad's got Kuno's key. So you need to fuck your way in there. Go to the pier side. Bang on the door till the cleaning gimp lets you in. That's how Kuno does it.
Okay.
Then you go to room 12 and kick down the door. Police violence style. That's what Kuno does. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckhead.
That seems like a very not a wise idea, man. But we are kind of insane, so why not?
That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
Okay.
What the hell are you signing us up for here?
I'm going to kill Kuno's dad. Holy holy shit. I don't know if I want to kill him. I'm a bad addict, Cap, and I'm going to get my fix. Come on, Kim. Whisper. Obviously, I'm not going to take it. We need to get drugs away from a minor. I mean, yeah. That's what I was thinking. And... No, I'm not going to kill Kuno Strat. Holy shit. Yeah, let's get the drugs from a minor. I think that's a responsible thing to do.
Okay then.
He concedes. Great. Okay, let's.
The fuck about it.
Okay.
Get lost.
Yeah? Yeah, whatever.
Right.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay. A shame that these things don't really change because he kind of respects us right now, right? So he shouldn't like be rude to us. Oh, I mean, he's Kuno. He can be rude to us. He's just, it's just his character. Right. So we have 2 skill points. Great. We'll save them, yeah. And here, split a kilo with Kuno. Get a speed from Kuno's apartment, take down Kuno's dad, optional. Yeah. We'll check that. I mean, if fucking... I don't know. Yeah, there's a pathological family. We have to check that. We are the fucking police. So... maybe we will not, kill the man, but let's confront him. And this. We have
There
points
are several
now.
footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6
Yeah,
to 12
visual
pairs have
calculus.
walked here.
Let's invest in that then. Accept changes in clothes. Yeah, that's stupid that I can't, that this doesn't get instantly better. That I have to leave it and then click on
There
it
are
once
several
again. Yeah.
footprints in the mud, left by work boots.
Okay.
Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
72%. Get an exact count.
Wow.
Oh, for
Still
fuck's sake.
doing it. You're bad at this.
This seems really important. Tracks on the scene, and I can't read them at all, Lieutenant. Whisper to yourself. Why is this so complicated? I keep failing. Swallow it, just go on. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's share our frustration with Kim.
Don't beat yourself down. Neither can I. We'll have another look later.
Come on. Alright, well fuck it. I have another point. Yeah. A map. Yeah, okay. And there are other visual calculus stuff that we can, like set of tracks. Yeah, okay. We'll look at that. Okay, let's save it.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work
83%.
boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Come on.
Maybe more
Yes.
than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Okay, footprints and 8 pairs. 1, 2, 3. I mean, those are kind of. You can't really see the difference between them from this image. It's just like a cool graphic. Okay. Get over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, they are using the European nomenclature metric, number 46. Because I believe in like US and UK it's like size, 6, 7, 8, 9 and stuff like that, right? And in Europe it's number 40, 41, 42, 42, 43 and so on. All right.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43.
All right.
4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46.
So basically, number 46, that's a big foot. And 45 is also kind of a big. 44 is standard. And 43 is also standard. So I think we are looking for, those are probably men. There are women with big feet too, but those are probably men, I would guess. Okay. Wait, which is it?
You don't know.
Okay.
It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart
Yeah.
as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
It kind of is a miracle. Count more.
5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44.
Okay.
6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace.
Mm-hmm.
Same make of boot, but number 41.
Okay. This could be a woman. This could be a woman. Male or female?
Impossible to tell.
Yeah.
Could also have been an adolescent.
Mm-hmm.
The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad.
Yeah.
It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it. And the tracks burn in the middle of it. In a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
46, 200 kilograms. I mean, yeah, some big guy, probably.
8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
Okay.
How many?
The lieutenant has been tracking your eyes movements. 8, 400 million save now. I'm so fucking tempted, man. I'm so tempted to go with number 2. Should I fuck with Kim? I mean, yeah, I would like to, to go for that option and then immediately go for that option. Like, okay, maybe we can do that. Let's try it. 400 million, Kim.
Mm-hmm.
He
I
looks,
counted 20. I take it it's less than that.
he looks the house in the mud.
This man is not easily toyed with.
Okay.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Okay, so we can't go back to our, to the serious answer, but I think we will count them. Point. Light step. Number 41, sure.
A woman or a kid?
Well, could be both. I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
A heavy one, 200 kilograms imprint.
200? This could be the combined weight of 2 people, one
Oh, yeah.
carrying the other.
Yeah?
Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a soon-to-be-dead
Yeah.
man who's tied up.
Okay, I didn't think of that. Oh, I'm glad we have you, Kim. Yeah, I just thought that, some big guy, but he's absolutely right. This was a fucking lynching. I mean, staged lynching, but still. 200 kilograms. Yeah, 2 people. Could have been 2 people. Also, how the fuck am I able to tell 200 kilogram was, it was that much just from the imprint? Like, okay, I know that that you can probably count it somehow, like if it's deeper then it's heavier. That's logical, but I'm that accurate? I'm guessing not. I'm guessing that's just, more or less 200. Okay.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Is it that unlikely? No, yeah, it is. It would have to be a very obese person. So, yeah, it is unlikely. But it's still possible. Okay, but yeah, was a lynching, so they had to carry him over somehow. Yeah, Kim is right. I think Kim is right. Maybe it was a giant. No, it wasn't giant. It could have been an extremely obese person. Yeah. One of them was carrying him over. Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Probably yes.
Yeah.
This would also fit with the victim being dead from a previous gunshot wound.
Yep.
They had to carry him because he could no longer walk.
Yep. That's true.
Is there anything else that's noteworthy here?
An aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He thinks for a second. A drummer? That's stupid. So one of the people we are looking for is a drummer. Yeah, let's not call him out. Like, you know, we always have sometimes a little bit stupid thoughts. I mean, he could be a drummer, for fuck's sake. You know, for all we know. Why not? Yeah, let's go with number 2.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer.
Okay.
Perhaps it could be a driver.
Yeah.
A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left.
Mm-hmm.
The accelerator is on the right.
Not thoughtfully. I was actually thinking the exact same thing. Interesting. If only I had come up with the... Okay, not thoughtfully.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Prudent? What exactly that means? Like, important? Prudent... kind of. Like, acting with a care, right. Okay. Okay, yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
The lieutenant writes the information down in his notebook, then reverts to the trucks in the mud. How old do you think these trucks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
Okay.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Okay.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
Okay, that's some Sherlock Holmes fucking shit. I mean, I always thought that it was kind of... not realistic. When I read Sherlock Holmes, I always thought that, you know, the fact that he could so expertly say what some prints meant and how long they could be preserved and stuff, like that was borderline superhero shit. But maybe, yeah, I guess there is some science behind it, right? So yeah, okay. If it's cold, then it does preserve tracks. Okay, what do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree.
Yep.
One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Okay.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
But we know the victim had a bullet in his head. A more precise way to put it is, it was made to look like a lynching.
I'm very glad that the game recognizes that. Like, it may seem like a small thing, but it's really a big fucking thing. Like, the game knows all the stages of the investigation that could be done, in different order. And the fact that it accounts for that and provides us with different dialogue lines, it's very nice. Very, very nice. Something like that, and it happened many times. Something like that can break immersion, and in a very bad way. Like, Witcher series was really good at preserving that, at doing the exact same thing. Also, Mass Effect was really good at that. But aside from those kind of RPGs, I mean, most of the games, when you are doing something out of order, they were kind of breaking up. Like they didn't account for your choices and stuff in some moments. So I still find that impressive. I know that it's very hard to do. So again, chapeau bas to the developers, to Zaum, I believe it's pronounced, to the Estonian studio that created this game. Again, a big plus. We've been purposefully misled.
By these tracks?
Yeah.
Yes.
We've been through all of it. Okay, so we have an idea that 8 people were staging a lynching here, and that's basically it. We kind of figured out that something like that was happening. Maybe It confirmed that there were multiple people involved here. Because... yeah... it could have been a work of like one or two people. But we kind of confirmed that it was 8, I believe. Okay, there was a shack here, right? I didn't explore enough this part. Okay, and this things. Let's see. The winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. I believe this is the shack, right? Oh, I can't go there. That's interesting. Okay, where are you going? No, go back here. Right. And here? Okay, let's go to the shack.
The pile of Eternite looks stranger now that Kuno told you about his pad.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Okay, this is the entrance, right? Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material? 97%. Kuno told you about his shack. Yeah, very high.
Because, unless Kuno lied, you should just be able to pull the panels aside.
Yeah, pull the
there
panels aside.
Is. You see a shabby little door.
Okay. Alright, nice animation.
So this is the shack Kuno mentioned. Let's take a look inside there.
Need to pass time, buy a book. Reading passes time quickly. I kind of feel like we don't have enough time. Like it's already, we'll see, 7 p.m? No, 6 p.m. Like damn, man. It passed really quickly. A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying
I mean, I'm not going to take fucking amphetamine in front of Kim.
There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere. I wasn't thinking about taking it. I swear, I was thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? Yeah, we have to go with a funny option. Yeah, number 2. I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I was just thinking about justice.
Of course, detective. Swift justice. Don't worry, we don't have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
The lieutenant points to the ladder in the corner.
Yeah, swift, lightning justice. Faster, harder, justicer.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Okay. The poster says, "Get out of the way or get fucked up." Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. Okay, so it's like a representation of police, I guess. That's weird because he likes me. An empty tube of magnesium supplement. Okay. What's here? Oh. Well. We're not rich yet, but we're getting there. I'm guessing once we go there, there will be like... yeah, another location, and... I don't know if I want to do that yet. Let's see. I want to go location by location and like exhaust everything before we go, you know, into another rabbit hole. And I'm kind of feeling like we are getting there. Okay, what's this? Oh, he's going. Okay, let's go here first then. This doorway is going to collapse soon. All right. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. Postcard. Grand Couron 37. Alright. Okay, take the money. Nice. Maybe we'll be able to afford the another night. Yeah, we weren't there. I'm not comfortable with exploring this part of the game yet, but well, I'm saying that, but I'm doing it. Great, we have another health potion. I'm just going to keep saying health potion. It seems ridiculous in this setting, but oh well. Okay, money. More money. Yeah. I can't go down there, and I can't go down there. What do I do?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Policeman cloak. I mean...
When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
You son of a gun, it's a cop's cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours.
Yeah.
It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He judges the drop. Yeah. I have that habit. And also... Like, yeah, I assume that lying cop stuff in this world, around, are my stuff, because I don't think there are many cops here that lose their stuff.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Okay, look around.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard.
Okay, that's the location that's brand new. Yeah, kind of terrified of that. I mean, terrified in a good sense. Like, we have still so much exploring to do, man. So much exploring.
That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
What machine? Like, this is container. Oh, the crane. Yeah, this is... Okay. Okay, I see it now. Motherfucker, let's go. No, that's a huge crane. It's a machine, Lieutenant, like a giant hammer or a pair of pliers. Nothing to see here. Let him have this moment of wonder. Yeah, let's be a smartass. Kvalsund 1020 HK. Point at the crane.
Is it? Kvalsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them.
Alright.
But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
He looks at the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind. What exactly are we doing right here?
I was under the impression we are on our way to meet the king of this castle under siege, Evrard, one of the people we're interviewing.
Oh.
This way we may be able to get around his henchmen.
Okay, I'm feeling like this is moving the plot kind of too quickly for my liking. Like, I don't even know what's down there yet. I didn't explore enough.
Or it could be that we are just exploring.
He looks around with wind rusting his hair. Do you really think... my voice cracked, sorry. Do you really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for a jump?
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes.
Okay.
As to whether you should go for it?
He looks over the ledge at the cold pavement below.
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
I mean, come on, 2 meters, that's not a lot. We should be able to fucking make this jump, man. 2 meters isn't a lot.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
That's like, that's an exercise that's children in PE practices make. 2 meters jumps. It's kind of high, 2 meters. But it's not that high. It should be easy for a fucking policeman, even you know, as washed up as our guy here. Savoir-faire challenging. Go for the cloak. Jump over the ledge. 17%. Well, shit. That doesn't bode well. And we don't have skill points because I used them on fucking visual calculus. Those checks were fucking brutal, man. Ugh. So, -2. Alright, so... But we should have 4 here. Something is impairing our... yeah, we have minuses because of... What? Yeah, not right now. We have minuses because of clothes, I assume. Yeah, -2 savoir-faire. Stick around their noses, stun with immense panache. Flare-cut trousers and green snake-skin shoes. So my trousers and my shoes are impairing my savoir-faire. Okay then. I'm guessing we are taking them off. For fuck's sake. Okay. Okay. The minuses went... the minuses are gone now. Okay, so we are without the pants and we are just in our socks. Yeah, that should make the jump easier for some reason. Holy shit.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Okay, let's see our percentages now. 42. I mean, it's a little bit better. It's almost 50-50. So it's not too bad. It's much better than fucking 20. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, I think we got it. The green thing. Whoa.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses.
That's so stupid, man. It's 2 meters. You could have, like, I don't know, just normally go down here and not do this Matrix shit. Close your eyes, let your senses take in the world around you. Yeah, we're Neo, baby.
Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You are ready for your rendezvous with the concrete pavement below.
I'm wondering what would happen if you would fail this check. Like, would he, like, plunge to his death or something from 2 meters? Continue the voyage through the salty air. Okay.
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
Okay.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as
Yeah.
your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
Yeah. Yeah. Why the fuck did I do this? Climbing down should have been easier.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Okay. Right, so we have our clock. Let's go grab that. 1+1 to Esprit de Corp and -1 and +1 to Shivers. Okay, so it doesn't give us any minuses. So it's better, I think, than what we have now. Let's check out clothes. Yeah, and let's maybe put our pants back on and our shoes. Yeah, okay, let's compare. Okay, our jacket gives us +1 to Esprit de Corp. I don't think it replaces our shirt, it replaces our jacket. So... RCM patrol cloak, or maybe it doesn't replace anything. Hat, glasses... Held... okay, bullets. We have one... We have bullets? Or no? I don't know what this does. Okay, so this is better, basically. Yeah. This is just an upgraded version. Let's go. And it's... it kinda looks cool. Yeah, I think the coat looks better. The black coat. Yeah, it does look better than the Disco as blazer. And what about our clothes? Yeah, it gives us +1 to interfacing. We kind of look stupid in them, but still. Yeah, they give us bonuses. Also, I don't think I read all the descriptions here, so let's maybe go through that because they are funny. They kind of are funny. Yeah, let's go first with the Disco as blazer. Halogen watermarks. Looks like someone skinned this blazer off some long extinct disco animal, right? That checks out. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and the right sleeve. Yeah, okay, we know what those are. RCM cloak. Taking back the streets. +1 to Esprit de Corps. And +1 to Shivers. What does Shivers do? We know what Esprit de Corps do. This is basically our police sense. What is Shivers? Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. What? Cool for city lovers. The wisest of the streetwise. The genuinely supernatural. Shivers come when the temperature drops and you become more keenly aware of your surroundings. It enables you to hear the city itself, to truly belong to the streets. It is a supernatural ability, okay? Old wrongs play out in the present time. Scenes across the city happen in front of you. But who is speaking to you? At high levels, Shivers make you seem mad to the outside world. So it's kind of similar to Inland Empire. As you listen to the city, you don't listen to others. Okay? Your superiors may begin to worry. With a low Shivers, though, you will seldom hear the city speaking to you. And if you cannot hear it, how can you ever save it? So, I'm guessing it is kind of like Inland Empire, so you basically talk to yourself, but this time it's a city speaking to you? I mean, alright. Why not? So yeah, we have that. Know the neighborhood. Die neighborhood. A police cloak made from heavy tarpaulin. It would be nigh wind and waterproof if there weren't 3 bullet holes scattered on the surface. The signature white rectangle of the RCM covered the garment's back. Okay. Shirt. This white satin shirt used to be fancy. It used to really catch the light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. Yeah, okay. +1 to conceptualization. A real statement to wear. -1 to suggestion. Unsavory odor. Yeah, okay. You probably should find some other shirt. Pants. -1 to savoir faire. Tight around the thighs. And what is savoir faire? Savoir faire is like our... Yeah, this is our like physical ability. Acrobats. Yep. Okay. Acrobatics essentially. And +1 to electrochemistry, tight around the crotch. Okay. These golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell bottom trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. Yeah, these are disco disco trousers basically. They are someone's piss-soaked, cum-stained banner party pants. Holy shit. Piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants. Fuck, man. Okay, and we have like a postcard, right? Okay. Keys. Key to room number 1 and key to trash container. Okay. Neck. Horrific necktie. +1 to... Yeah, I kind of remember this necktie from my playthrough from 2 years ago. I remember it was funny. Like you could talk to it or something. I mean, you can talk to, like, anything in this world, apparently. We have wild imagination, man. But still, I remember the name of it, Horrific Necktie. It was kind of funny. Let's see. +1 to Inland, yeah, that checks out. Inland Empire, Vivid Imagination. The necktie is adorned with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's your friend now. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. Yeah, okay. I mean, let's see the stats. +1 to Inland. That's actually a good stat. The Inland Empire was really useful with, you know, talking to corpses and stuff. It gave us a lot of hints. So, we'll see what we will get. But I like this stat, man. And also, I think there are some funny things regarding this necktie. So, okay. Gloves. Thick latex gardening gloves in classic canary yellow. Maybe you should retire, take up gardening as a hobby. It's worth a thought. Okay. Shoes. They may have lost some of their luster over the years, but these green crocodile leather shoes fit you perfectly. +1 to composure, awesome watch over heels. -1 to savoir-faire. Heels ridiculously high. Yeah, I believe I already read that. And the gloves +1 to interfacing. Bye bugs. Interfacing. Master machines. Pick locks. Okay. For machinists, tinkerers, instrument players. I mean, I played couple of instruments in my life, and I don't think I would like to do it in the fucking gardening gloves. But alright. Right, so we are here now. And we apparently can't go back.
Yes?
Okay, nothing. I clicked at you by mistake. Let's see here. Collecting rainwater, right. Before we go any further, because, yeah, we know that if you zoom out, there's like, you know, a really big area here to explore. So, before we do that, because we can't go back, right? We can't. Let's go here. What's this? Like some booth or something? The map in your journal lists all the white checks. Yeah. Okay, I already knew that. The radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds. A giant ass print on the pillow and the pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio. Okay. Alright, that's exiting from where we came in. Alright, we can interact with that. What's that?
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Okay, 10 cents. That doesn't seem like too much, but we are still broke. Yeah. Let's do it. We are a hobo cup. I mean, if we don't have enough money, we'll sleep on the streets or something. Insert 10 cents.
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Interfacing challenging. Let your muscle memory dial a random number. Okay, 58%. Do we have anything that impairs interfacing? No, not really. Right, so let's... Yeah, we have gloves that improve the interfacing. Let's try it.
It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air.
Useful patterns?
Undoubtedly, no.
Okay, I might try this again later.
Sure, why not? Muscle memory is a tricky thing.
Okay. Right, leave. That's a shame. Okay, let's look at that. What's that? Book. La Fumée? Volume 1, number 4. Use interact button in inventory to inspect the book. Yeah, if we will read the book, then okay, these are the items that we'll interact with later, maybe when we will get to our room or something. Yeah, I kind of feel like the time is ticking, and I read the advice here at the loading screen, one of the loading screens, that told me that reading books passes time. So we will not do that. The leading intellectual organ of Martin is communism. Oh, that's great. Okay. Communism. Not a fan of that. But sure, we'll read it. Why not? Offers a radical Mazovian perspective on a range of contemporary issues. Also, the guy, the corpse, said to us that communism killed him, right? And love did him in. So maybe that's not as stupid as I think it is. Maybe we could actually, learn something, indirectly at least, about the case. Okay. The cover features a stylized portrait of the late King Frizzle with a pair of white antlers growing out of his head. And he's like, comically portrayed with an X over his eyes. So I'm guessing that the king wasn't like the communists' favorite. That would check out in terms of historical facts and revolutions and whatnot. Alright, let's look at this. A standard office file cabinet. The drawers seem to be locked. Maybe we
On
can...
second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
We don't have to unlock them then.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Right, so this is... Yeah, I suspected as much. So this is like a Union stronghold or something. Okay. There are like one of the players that we suspect. So yeah, let's. Of course, we'll get through the documents. Open the drawer.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Browse through the folders.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
Okay.
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting? Browse them.
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Volition check, medium. Force yourself to go through the folders. Yeah. I mean, every student goes through something similar. Okay, let's force ourselves. How much percentage do we got? Oh shit, yeah, we have one fucking volition. Hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Okay, close the drawer.
The drawer slides shut smoothly.
We did that already with the savoir-faire check, so let's see. +1/+1. Here. Volition. +1/+1, -1 to suggestion. And -2 to savoir-faire. Nope. Our volition should be good, so maybe the thoughts do this. Yeah, I believe we finished one of them. Ace is high?
Ace is low.
Ace is low. Alright.
For the rest of the world, the ace is low is just some cool Revachol thing. Politically neutral. In Revachol, it still holds revolutionary connotations. Also, have you looked at Lieutenant Kitsuragi's clothes? He wears a bomber jacket. just like the ones worn by aerostatic brigades.
Okay.
And those cargo pants look like they could fit tools for hot fixing your burning aerostatic. You should ask him about this.
Okay, that's an interesting topic to ask him about. Let's see our bonuses. +2 empathy towards Kimi Tsuragi. So maybe, you know, some check. We will have some check. That will let us use that. And +1 to Esprit de Corps, the roots of the RCM. That's not, you know, that's not that useful, I don't think. Okay, let's accept it. Right, great. And let's see here. -1 to logic, +1 to empathy, +1 to Esprit de Corps, and -1 to electrochemistry. So we don't really... Yeah. So I don't know why our evolution is fucking 1. Evolution, yeah. What the fuck is going on here? Why 1? -1 damage. Oh! Because I'm injured? That's why? Well damn, let's see this then. Still. Okay, maybe it means our morale? Yeah, volition is kind of a morale, right? Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up, yeah. So maybe that's why. Okay. Alright. So I know how that works now. I mean, it's kind of a shame that I, you know, had to use it, but still. Right, so we should have more of a chance to pass this check. Again, let's save our game. It's a good habit to have.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer slides out to greet you.
Okay, volition. Force yourself to go through the folders. 42%. We have a chance.
Look how
we
blurry
don't.
all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk, focusing through not focusing. Hermeneutics was almost within your grasp, but now only vague letters float before your eyes. Less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing.
If I let my eyes go completely out of focus, all shapes start melting into each other. But yeah, again, this is greatly written because it really conveys this emotion, right? Like, you know, we all went through some boring text or some books, or, you know, you had to learn for school or something, and this is the feeling like that when you're not interested in something, like, in the least, and you can make yourself go through it, then yeah, the letters just start melting into each other. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Could I actually focus through not focusing? Leave the folders alone for now. Oh, well, this could lead to something, maybe. Let's go with number 2.
You're a police officer, not a spiritual healer. You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and not letting go.
If I let my eyes go completely out of focus, all shapes start melting into each other.
Is that what you're doing with those folders over there?
Yes.
Right. This is probably not relevant to our case. After all, we're not investigating an accounting mystery.
+1, volition thought focusing. Okay, we have another chance. We'll let's go through it then.
You're trying hard.
Come on,
but
game.
the data here is unbelievably dry. Something about containers.
Come on, game. Alright, I feel kind of... Yeah. Alright, well, that's a shame.
The drawer slides shut smoothly.
Let's see here. Someone left the coffee machine on. Dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. Can I drink it? No. This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name is on the back. I can't read that. Okay, every worker, member of the board is written at the top of the flyers. Every worker, member of the board. Yeah, because there's a strike, right? And at the bottom, the union logo and demand democracy. Okay, every worker, member of the board. That's strange, kind of, right? Let's go here. Another postcard. Great. We could probably like, yeah, they are worth not a lot of money, but they are worth something. Maybe we can sell him somewhere. Okay. What's this? Magnesium. Okay, great. We got that back. And here. Oh. +1 to visual calculus and -1 to drama. I will take it. Yeah, let's equip that. And let's read the description maybe. Items. Okay, I don't really want to read those. Let's go quickly through here. Any advice, residential area. Okay, that's not as interesting, I don't think. Alright, this postcard will sell for a pretty penny. That's nice. That's nice. Clothes. Need office shades. +1 visual calculus. Eye of the Reconner. -1 to drama. A bit dry. These were stuffed away in the dockworkers' union office. They are perfect for scribbling down paperwork where the sun tries to get in your eye. Good for staring down suspects too. I mean, yeah, visual calculus is one of the more prevalent like skills, and also it fucked me over kind of. But still, it's a good thing to have. I think. Yeah, 7 visual. Our signature skill is perception with 5, but because I fucked up 2 times with the check on visual calculus. I mean, I fucked up. That's a wrong wording. I didn't fuck up. The game fucked me over. That's what happened, really. So yeah, because of that, visual calculus is our most advanced skill right now. I'm not that mad. It is useful, right? Okay. Can we? Okay, we can't do anything here. Alright, so our options are... we failed this check. We failed this check. Let's see again here. Maybe something changed?
The already
Nope.
familiar.
Nothing changed. So we can go here and... you know, explore this big ass area that I'm kind of not prepared to do yet. Or we can go through here and maybe, you know, trace back our steps or something. So... yeah, I believe I will do that. Let's try it. The door is locked and cannot be opened from the side without the pass card. Don't I have a pass card? Guess you have no choice but to talk to the union leader. Okay, so the game makes me go there. I don't like that. I don't like it. Oh well, we have to do this, you know, eventually. So why not? Why not now? Right. I wondered if I could do something. Interview the union boss. Enter the harbor. So we are in the harbor, and seek an audience with the local débordeur, union's leader, Everald Clare. You need to ask him about the murder in his district. Okay. We can't open that. Yeah, no. Right, let's go. Let's go. Okay. I hear rain. Winds howling. Looks like rain. If you know these lines, then you know them. Shit. Let's go through here maybe. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Okay. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner.
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Wait, how hard?
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Did I do this? Okay, so if I'm thinking that, then I probably did it. Great. Another one of those things that you can add to my great list of accomplishments from, before the game started. Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
The lieutenant looks at you and the bottles. This is really sad. I must have been miserable. Yeah. Still, I am a fucking hobo cop. So, maybe I was drinking here like... happily? Let's go with that, although probably it isn't what happened. Looks like I had a lot of fun. I'm still not completely convinced it was me. Yeah, but if the game's, if the game is creating the narrative like that, then it's like 95% I'm sure it's me. I must have been on an advanced scouting mission in the harbor. Yeah, let's go through the delusional one.
Yes, this looks pretty advanced, alright. For now, let's just move on.
Yeah, the Lieutenant Marks Riley. I can't go there and there too. Okay, so I see stuff that I can click on, but I have to like find the path, I think, to do it.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads René Arnaud.
Okay.
Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
Okay, have a seat, rest.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons.
Breathe deep.
Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs, though. The inside of the booth is immaculate.
Okay. Search for a little something to help you out. Like a cigarette or an alcohol or something. Something.
The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly out of date.
Kim, would you mind if I help myself to some meds? Take the painkillers, read the side effects. Yeah, let's read the side effects maybe first.
Oh boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia, mini strokes, Prophet's disease, sudden death, hair death, erectile malfunction, critical flatulence, watery blood, black mucus, uncontrollable weeping, increased sensitivity to La Opera, inoperable joint disorder, total spinal collapse.
Increased sensitivity to La Opera, uncontrollable weeping. Yeah, that sounds great. Okay.
Don't think about that. Quick, think about something else.
I'm a cop. I have a cop things to do. Murders to solve. People to help. Kim is counting on me. Disco. Mirror balls. Kick-ass moves. Boogie B. Okay, the game is funny again. Kind of funny, yeah. It's also, It's funny and a little bit sad. I don't see what the big deal is. This sounds pretty normal to me. I am scared I will never be held or loved in this world again. Okay, that is sad. That is definitely sad. Disco, mirror balls, kick-ass moves, boogie beat. Let's go with that.
The imagined dazzle of light overwhelms any list of potential side effects. Any negative thoughts are drowned out by the fantastic blast of disco.
Yeah. Kim, would you mind if I helped myself to some meds?
I'm not here to tell you what to do, detective.
The lieutenant shrugs. Okay, let's... fuck. Should I take the painkillers? I mean, I'm healthy, right? Well, what do these do exactly? Are these like the normal painkillers like we have here? Or are these something more? Let's find out.
You take the painkillers.
Oh.
They are yours now.
Okay, that was a good choice. That was a fucking good choice, man. Right. Get up.
You stand and
Right.
exit the booth.
Kim, I'm gonna take a quick look inside. I mean, didn't I already? That's a weird structuring. Okay, let's search the booth.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot over here.
The lieutenant looks around.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Take the picture.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinieri uniform. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera.
Okay.
Why did you take that?
The lieutenant asks, glancing at the photo. Kim, did you ever play RPGs, my man? I mean, you have to take everything you can get your hands on. Something about this man piques my interest. I think this can be a side thing. I'm a cop. It's instinctual to collect evidence. And I'm making an artistic photo collage, Kim. I'm a gamer, Kim. It's instinctual to collect evidence.
Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
To collect loot, more exactly. Okay. Items. Photo of a happy couple. Alright. A black and white photo of a couple posing in front of the Ferris wheel. The girl is young and pretty, the man clad in a fancy uniform and smiling. On the back, a very steady hand has written the words Revachol Fair, summer of 91. So it's a photo from 60 years ago. Yeah, from 60 years ago. It's 51 right now. So it's a photo from the previous century. Okay. Well, that's an interesting find. The price is not too high. Maybe it holds some sentimental value. There was a dialogue about the side thing, so maybe it's like a side quest or an item for one. Okay. Can I go down? No. I can't go here either. And I already checked here, right? Right, so let's go here. I guess we can go down here. All around you, great machines in quiescence. Yeah, and if I click that, then we go upstairs. Okay, so we are down a level now. There was something here, right? White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. Okay. Man, I'm feeling a little bit lost here. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to, you know, go area by area, but the game kind of forces me to get out of my comfort zone and explore all this stuff. And I kind of remember this area from 2 years ago, but not really. Okay, it's 8:31 p.m. right now, so let's stop here. I will, you know, sleep on it and yeah, we will we will explore this area further in our next stream. So, as I was saying at the beginning, we will go to 1 hour break right now, and then I will, like usually, stream Football Manager 2021, our retro database, and after that, the Wednesday will be off. This will be like my off day. I streamed for the whole week. Yeah, for the whole week. I think I started at Thursday, a week before. So that's that. I need like a little bit of a break, and we'll go back to Disco Elysium at Thursday. It will be tomorrow is the 20th of October 2021, and a day after tomorrow is 21st of October. So we'll go back to Disco Elysium then, at our normal time, at 5 PM CEST, and our day of streaming will be the same as usual. So first, like 3.5 hours of Disco Elysium, then 1 hour break, and then a couple of hours of Football Manager 2021. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for being in the stream, and thank you if you watch the VODs and if you watch YouTube also, because I will be uploading this on YouTube. The processing of these streams on there is kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, but I'm I'm doing what I can. So once the streams will be processed, then I will just upload them on YouTube. I'm also editing out the breaks, so you don't have to like wait 5 minutes if I go out somewhere, like I did after 1 hour, I believe, in today's stream. And yeah, I believe that's that. I believe that's everything. I'm planning to kind of expand on my YouTube channel also. I'm not going to put Football Manager 2021 playthrough there, because this is kind of our test playthrough, but once the Football Manager 2022 beta will come out, I will think about putting my playthrough there. And also I think on expanding to like commentary and critiques videos. I will like write a script, and I can do a little bit of editing, so I believe it will be feasible for me to do. And yeah, I really want to like critique Disco Elysium. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of in love with this game, if you didn't notice. I still believe, and it proves me, it proves that at every step really, that this game is probably the best written game ever. I mean, that I played many games, mind you, so yeah, I think I still stand by that statement. And I would like to discuss that. So yeah, I think after I will finish Disco Elysium, and it might take us like a little bit. This game is not short. I believe maybe 10 more streams, maybe, or something like that. But once we are finished with it, I will start working on the script, and probably start working on my like first YouTube video. That's actually not a stream, but some critique that was thought of earlier, and that's coherent and well put together. So yeah, that's that. Thanks everyone once again for watching, whenever you are doing that, on Twitch or on YouTube. Yeah, the extension thing, it didn't really come into play here because there's not that many people in the chat. Like, there's one person right now. There were 2 people, I believe, at one time, but yeah, we need some interaction if it's going to work. So, well, if it's not going to come into play, then whatever. I will just play it like I would normally do by myself. But I will leave the option, so you know, if the people will come here, then I will gladly make use of this. Alright, that's all. Thank you very much, and yeah, see you. If I'm not seeing you in 1 hour with our Football Manager 2021 stream, then I will be seeing you on Thursday. Bye bye.